Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. A quick trip here for the Bucks, just one game away before heading back to Milwaukee. Well, it's been an improvement this year over last season. They made a lot of adjustments, and happy to see that they translate into some tangible results.
And seeing where the Bucks are, for me, they've taken the league by storm this season. I felt like they were maybe a year ahead of schedule in terms of being an elite group. But you look at them right now, and here they are.
And it's no fluke. I mean, they've earned that elite label with one astonishing performance after another.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Carter Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. Jabari Parker is out there at Greg Monroe. And it's Plumlee in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Monroe. Wilson Chandler unable to get his shot to go. The shot by Carter Williams, nobody around. Buries the long-range jumper. And it's Seattle with the ball. It's a 5-point game, fresh from a win against Portland.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And, guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And Jabari Parker is a rookie, drafted number 2 overall behind Andrew Wiggins. Clark, there was much debate about which of these players, which of these prospects would be better NBA players. What do you think?
Well, I think both showed they're very capable of being stars in the league. Parker got off to a great start, averaging 30 minutes a game until, unfortunately, he had the ACL injury. And Wiggins, conversely, went on to have a big-time season, winning Rookie of the Year.
And when you compare Wiggins and Parker, really 2 different types of players. I mean, Wiggins has that unmatchable athleticism. Parker beats you with an incredible skill and passion. Also, tremendous maturity for such a young player.
And, you know, going back to Parker versus Wiggins, guys, I mean, that debate could last a long time. Both guys have the look of perennial all-stars. It could be the number of championship rings that ultimately separates them.
Nice shot by 4.
It took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is one to get a team going. We'll see if that's the case here.
And Middleton kicks to Parker. Gallinari with the rebound.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Buries it from 3-point range. Gallinari's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Carter Williams with it. 9 points last game. Screen by Monroe. Shot clock at 6. Plumlee.
And in college, guys, Miles Plumlee had an unusual competitor at his position. It was his younger brother, Mason. I mean, they actually had to compete against one another for playing time.
The Bucks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And Seattle making a change here. Nurkic is checked in. And he can't hit the second. Seattle trails by 4. Chandler with the screen on Monroe. Here's Foy. Sinks that one from the post. Greg, going back to those Plumlee brothers you were talking about, there is competition. And then, Clark, you know, there's this friendly rivalry that'll always exist.
Yeah, the brotherly competition, if you will. They have similar bodies and share some of the same attributes as well. Drafted in back-to-back years, both toward the end of the first round. A lot of parallels.
A lot of similarities, you're right. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Carter Williams. Milwaukee, no good that time either. For Seattle, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. To the wing right side. And Voy kicks to Gallinari. There's the dish to Nurkic. The jump hook, and another basket for Seattle.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Carter Williams kicks to Monroe. Trying to get back on track. He lays it in. And it's Seattle with the ball. Trailing by 2. Kicks it to 4. It's deflected. Here's Carter Williams. Plumlee with the screen. Off the pick. And Carter Williams slams it in.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
The pass to Middleton. Here's Monroe. Gallinari with the rebound. Seattle trails by 4. Takes the 13-footer. Mudiay with the basket. Mudier's got his first bucket in this one.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
Carter Williams kicks to Monroe. He's looking for Plumlee and finds him. Can't get it to go. For Seattle, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Parker outside. The drive by Monroe. Steps back and fires. Again, Monroe missing.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
And Seattle shooting 45% from the field early. Now here's Mudiay. Carter Williams covering. And here's Gallinari outside. There's the bucket. Good. Gallinari's got 6 points.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.